Good afternoon. Today is March 3rd, 2021. This is Gaytopix, the only gay source for hot topics and gay news. I'm your host, Poppy Songo, the only host to bring you the latest LGBTQ headlines and breaking news as it happens. It's good to be back. Thank you for allowing me this time to grieve the devastating loss of my beloved pet of 21 years, BillClinton. No one seems to understand the magnitude of the relationship and emotional companionship that I've had with someone for 21 years. I am alone. I've never been in a relationship, as most of you don't know. I've been canceled by the adult industry from furthering my career and my brand as Poppy Songo. People were jealous of me being Poppy Songo, so I wasn't allowed to make friends. Fans did love me and still love me to this day, but from afar. So there's no one actually in my life. And during this pandemic, it really shown me how my life really isn't any different than what it was before the pandemic. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is, and that's the way it's always been. And I never really cared about being in a relationship because of my fans and because of my dog. My dog has always been at my side since I adopted him in the year 2000. He passed away on January 17th, 2021, a month shy of his birthday on February 23rd, 2021, and 3 days shy of the inauguration. I at least thought, leading up to his passing, that he would make the inauguration to see a Democratic finally return to office and get this country back to where it was, but he didn't, and it was just, it took a huge toll on me, and I couldn't leave my bed because every time I would even get up to go to the bathroom, I wasn't greeted by my dog. I When I would get up to just go cook or get something to drink, he wasn't there to greet me. I couldn't hear his nails on the floor as he walked throughout the house or squeaking his toys. It was just, there's an eerie quiet, and it was just difficult for me to get out of bed, and I was in a really bad place emotionally, and the magnitude of this loss is something that I've never experienced in my entire life. As I said, I've been canceled by the adult industry, and I've been canceled by my family who disowned me for being gay, which many people seem to don't understand that as well either. There are still thousands and thousands of LGBTQ individuals who are kicked out of their homes when they come out the closet. And the stigma still exists. And yes, I was shunned from my family and eventually disowned, but I was never kicked out of my house. I left my house to join the military. But then when I joined the army, it was don't ask, don't tell, so I couldn't come out there either. So, but when I came home, I suffered even more devastating loss because I became homeless after finding out that most of my family had passed away, and my siblings who are alive, including my twin brother, didn't want anything to do with me because of my sexual orientation. And I was essentially left alone, and I was homeless, and that's why I got my dog. And he's been at my side literally every day, every hour, every minute, by my side. And I look over my shoulder now thinking that he's behind me, as he always was, and he's not. And it's very difficult to even talk about it. But please, I gotta maintain my composure while on camera. please, I have to maintain my composure on camera. But I want to thank you and each and every one of you for giving me my privacy and the time that I needed to grieve. As you see, it's still bothering me, and but as a dedicated journalist, I have to do my job, and I took a month off, you know, in honor of him, so I can move forward until the end of my season in June. Season two has been very hard on me because as this pandemic had come into play, I realized that my life was no different than it was before the pandemic. Seeing that I don't have any friends and I've been essentially blacklisted from Facebook and my account was suspended, I I don't know anything about Zoom and all that other stuff because I don't have any friends. I don't have any followers. I don't have any fans anymore. So it's kind of difficult for me to convey and deliver you the news as my platform is supposed to be. I've mentioned that on the first episode of season one in 2019 that I was not able to deliver the news as I want to, and no one wants to see me talking for literally an hour. So I completely understand that, but I'm cute, so why wouldn't you want to watch me talk for an hour, you know? But oh, I miss my baby. Um, I want to talk about some headlines. Yes, today is Drag Wednesdays, but I want to talk about some head. Let's do it again.